Hey, it's Queen of the Jungle. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I got it right. So before we even start anything, I would just like to say that these curls are curling. I did a flexi rod out about like 4 or 5 days ago. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really cute. Focus. So today we're gonna talk about loose natural hair versus locks. And in this case specifically, Sisterlocks. The similarities and differences between the two in 3 specific areas. So the first area is time. This isn't really much of a battle, to be honest, but I'll go into it a little bit for you. I've been a loose natural for about a little over 9 years before I transitioned into my Sisterlocks. If it was not detangling, it was shampooing. If it wasn't shampooing, it was conditioning. If it wasn't conditioning, it was treatments. If it wasn't treatments, it was protective. Like, it's a toxic, continuous cycle of doing something to your hair, to yourself. When it gets so much that you can't even go anywhere or go out, or you have to dedicate 2 days just for your own hair, I think that's just a little bit too much. After I finished college, I was just like, I don't have time for this anymore. I can't always be doing this. Sometimes I have to go to work in the morning and I have to pre-poo, shampoo, put conditioner in my hair, let it sit for 6 hours. I've never listened to the instructions, ever. When it comes to time, that was one of the main factors that made me transition into getting my Sisterlocks, because honestly with my Sisterlocks, I have all the time. I have all the time in the world. I literally started a YouTube channel. That's how much time I have. But then when I transitioned to Sisterlocks, literally the only time that I spend on my hair is 20 minutes each week that I shampoo my hair, and that's including the braiding and banding. Shampooing is a breeze. My hair dries very quickly, but then again, I have really small Sisterlocks and my hair just dries quickly naturally. I don't know what that is. Is it high porosity, low porosity? I can't remember which one, but the one where your hair dries really quickly, that's me. Then I go maybe to do my hair every 4 weeks to get my hair retied, and I'm done. And I just move on. So if you were to ask me, Sisterlocks for the win, give it up for the Sisterlocks. So yeah, if you enjoy spending time with yourself, tending to your plants, reading books, spending time with your family, taking a walk, I would opt for Sisterlocks because you have time to do all of that and then some. The next thing we're gonna discuss is, I actually wrote it down because like I'm a YouTuber now, so YouTubers write things down. The next thing I was going to discuss is versatility. I did not want to get locks. I was scared. I thought I was not gonna be able to do anything. When I think of locks, I automatically think you're bound. You're literally locked up, Wakanda style, gone. You can't do nothing with your hair. But I feel like because I got Sisterlocks, it gives me the feel or like the look of loose natural hair without having to deal with all of the hassle. I can do almost anything I want to this hair. I can straighten it. I can also wear wigs over it. I can curl it. I could blow dry it. I could put heat to it. I've even seen people brush it. You could do whatever you want to do with these locks and you still get a style that's just as beautiful. It's not the same because like if you wanted to straighten your hair with locks versus straighten your hair with loose natural hair, of course you're gonna have a different aesthetic. But at the same time, you still get the same kind of vibe. Like you don't have to worry about anything. And the benefit of Sisterlocks, in my opinion, is the longevity of your styles is through the roof. Literally through the roof. You don't even have to worry about anything. I know for a fact when I was loose natural, me curling my hair and it even lasting by the end of the day wasn't gonna be a thing. With this, I literally did my hair in flexi rods. I sometimes didn't even cover my hair when I slept. I will put my hair up in a bun. I'll lay down on my couch and it still looks like this. And that's me not even attempting to try to preserve this style. I'm just straight up doing whatever I feel like doing. When it comes to longevity, I definitely think Sisterlocks for the win. But I think versatility, it's kind of even. I would think U-part wigs is really the only thing that I cannot do. But then again, I wouldn't really need U-part wigs because locked. But either way, I think when it comes to versatility, yeah, they're pretty much even. So the last thing I'm gonna cover is the cost. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on this one for a second because I need you guys to hear me out. Sisterlocks are notorious for being expensive. They are expensive. However, it's only the initial cost of your Sisterlocks. It'll be like $500 for the first 3 or 4 inches, and then $50 to $100 each inch after that. That's a little pricey if you have a whole head of hair like I did. Very expensive. And then after you get your Sisterlocks done, you have to do your reties, and that's usually from 130 to 150 for like 3 hours, 4 hours. And this is a topic I'm actually going to talk about in another video. I'm not going to say my next video, in another video, because I think this is something we actually do need to talk about when it comes to Sisterlocks and the Sisterlock community. Anyway, girl, so I get my hair retied once every 4 weeks. However, there are a lot of hidden costs when it comes to Sisterlocks. If you need your locks to be repaired and you have a damaged lock or two, if you can't make it the 4th week and instead you have to do the 5th or 6th week, if you have a loctician and she does it for longer than the 3 hours and the 150, but those fees are very few and far between. Like, you're not gonna get damaged locks every month. But when it comes to loose natural hair, that is a very up and down, hit or miss kind of payment. If you're one of those girls like I used to be, braiding hair is $150 easy. Wigs, on the cheaper side, if you go to, what is it, Unice? If you go to Unice or Eunice, whatever it's called, you're spending at least $300. When I got my quotes from Sisterlock consultants about how much it was gonna cost, it really didn't mean that much to me, only because it didn't even equal the amount of money that was in my closet that was dedicated to my hair already. So that was a one-time payment. With loose natural hair, there's no such thing as a one-time payment. I think Sisterlocks are way less expensive, and that's not even keeping into consideration the products that you use. I only use 2 products, essential oil and water. And I don't even put the water on my hair, I drink the water. But when it comes to loose natural hair, gel, deep conditioner, shampoos, leave-in conditioner. Now, as my hair forms into like fully formed locks, I probably will start using more products, because I know that there's certain things that I do like to incorporate into my hair, like my certain concoctions that I make, like my hair oils, my hair spritzes that I make myself for my hair. I know for a fact I'm gonna end up using those, because sometimes I still use the oil a little bit, but not often, because you really don't need that much. A little goes a long way. So when it comes to cost, Sisterlocks for the win. That lump sum payment is not that much when you think about the longevity of how long you're gonna have your locks. But regardless of whether you have Sisterlocks or natural hair, you're still beautiful, your hair is still divine, and you're still a queen in your own right. Shout outs to all my loose naturals, and shout outs to all my lock wearers, whether it's Sisterlocks, freeform, or anything of that nature. We love it all over here on this channel. If you haven't liked, commented, or subscribed, I will please ask you to do so, because every time you do that, it pushes me up into the algorithm, and that's what we do it for, right? We need more lock naturals here on YouTube that are thriving. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye, love all of you guys.